you clicked on this video because you want to be an entrepreneur, and maybe it's because you're tired with what you're seeing out online, or maybe you're like, oh, new guru, gotta follow him. Well, first, I'm not Iman Ghazi. I don't have 5 million followers, whatever, and I'm not gonna lie to you for 30 minutes straight at a camera telling you I made money in XYZ when really I made it off of affiliate links or coaching or courses that I'm gonna sell you. I made $8,000 in about a week last summer, 35 hours to be precise, so a little bit under. $6,000 in profit with about like 25 clients. This Philly work was about 10. I just combined it. I could walk up to a house in about 5 minutes and literally sell it for almost $400, and then an hour of work, I could be done for the day if I wanted to. I'm not trying to say that to sell you on the fact like, oh, this is going to be an easy journey, entrepreneurship, you're going to make so much money in 2 seconds selling windows. You can do that if you want, and you'll be successful with it because it's not that complicated. But more of what I want to sell is the actual journey of entrepreneurship, right? There's faster and slower starts to it, but the overall grind is much harder than you realize, right? I picked service-oriented business. You could pick shorts automation. You could pick drop shipping. You can do that. I don't know as much about that, and I'll be the first to admit it. But what I want to talk about in entrepreneurship is the stuff that nobody talks about in the internet. Like, let's say you run a drop shipping account, right? But you have an LLC to your business, and you just like all of the money you make just goes into your bank account, right? The first thing you don't even know that you probably have to do is, what about taxes? You have to report all of that income, right? Then you also have the business expenses of paying for the product and stuff. And there's a lot of like nightmare accounting stuff, and you can get kind of fucked by the IRS if you don't actually do the right shit. Same with LLCing your business. What if you like the product you're selling is from China, but it was copied off someone here, and then you get sued for selling that product. You have to pay all these penalties. If you didn't LLC your business, you're not protected, and you can go bankrupt at like, maybe you're doing this at 20, maybe you're doing it at 15, maybe you're 40, right? Maybe you're 80 or 60, right? It doesn't matter what age you are. Like, if you don't know these fundamentals about business, maybe it's hiring new people for a shorts automation channel, right? Or maybe it's managing your employees for my window washing business and because they broke a window or something like that. All of these different things that come up in business that are never talked about on the internet, because all the influencers focus on is the lifestyle. Oh, I'm doing so great. I've just automated everything in like 2.5 seconds, and now I'm making $3,000 a month in passive income. You know how they're making their $3,000 a month in passive income is off of affiliate links that they put in their description, right? Shopify for $1 for a week. They're selling courses to you, and they're selling coaching, and they have brand deals promoting whatever products, right? That's how they're making their money, off their personal brand. And if that's something you want to do, I mean, I'm making a personal brand right now, right? I know the value of it. And the reason I'm doing this is for later down the line if I want to start a new business, right? This is something I can show to investors. I have this following, right? Obviously, it's zero right now, talking to myself, essentially. But what I want to focus on in entrepreneurship is the holistic picture, right? It isn't just about this lifestyle. I'm sitting in my dorm room filming this video at like 1 a.m. to then post out tomorrow. Entrepreneurship is a grind, right? It's not just let's make $1 million tomorrow. Obviously, I sold a house in 5 minutes. I still have to clean that house, right? Just because I sold the house, I still have to deliver on my promises. So entrepreneurship, there are so many different parts to it. And if that's something you want to go down, the journey, whatever you're into, let's do that together. And I want to learn with you because I'm still learning, right? I did this for 1 week last summer, but I've been trying to be an entrepreneur my whole life, and I'm excited to scale this company. And my goal is to do $50,000 in revenue this summer. And I hope I get held accountable to that. That's kind of what this channel is about. At the end of the day, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be ready to grind. You have to be ready to work late. You have to be ready to wake up early and do things you don't want. You have to be ready to do the dirty work, right? So many people do automation because it's like YouTube automation or dropshipping because it's like, oh, I can just like sit in my air-conditioned room and like just do a couple clicks of the mouse. It's like, no, the people that are successful in dropshipping have researched their product for hours, right? They found perfect winning products, and then every month they're finding new products to update because eventually it gets saturated. People find it. They find their ads, right? They're not just sitting back and relaxing. And they've also probably been willing to commit and lose money to then figure it out and learn. And that's what this channel is about. I just want it to be a completely open space and community that is unfiltered, that just talks about the nitty-gritty of entrepreneurship, and we all succeed together. because like Mr. Beast can be corny sometimes, but also he's a freaking genius other times. Same with like Alex Hormozi. Those are two people I really value a lot in their opinions. Or say that's cliche, I don't really give a fuck. But Mr. Beast always says when he was working together with all of those people, he's a firm believer of like, we can all get to the top together, right? If you actually know the secret sauce, giving that to other people is not going to affect your own personal business because everyone is different and has their own spin on it. Maybe I'm window washing and you're doing pressure washing, or you're doing like curb painting, or like LED lights, or YouTube automation, or like whatever freaking business you want to do, but we all can learn together. And there's certain key steps to entrepreneurship, whether it's like hiring people. Pretty much every freaking business, if you want it to grow, you have to hire somebody and you have to learn how to manage people, or you have to have a vision. My vision for the business is this summer we're doing $50,000 in sales. If you don't believe that you're going to be up here when you're here, you can't be an entrepreneur. I know I'm just rambling at this point, but I firmly believe this is a community, and what I'm trying to build here is a community where everybody works together to achieve a goal. Whether that's your business starting up, or understanding how to grind through something, or just learning about a little detail like how do you LLC a business, or like create a contract with somebody so that you then are protected in case something goes south. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, let's join together, learn together, and grow together today. Start now, literally after you're done this video.